Ever stop to ponder what it means to turn 30 and the decisions that come with it? You're not alone. When the calendar page flips to that milestone, it's as if we've arrived at a crossroads of life, a moment of reflection and anticipation, uncertainty and excitement. Turning 30 is more than just a chronological shift. It's a pivotal point in the journey of life, a time when we find ourselves caught in the delicate balance of youth and maturity, of dreams and reality. Now imagine if we could navigate this crossroads with the wisdom of the ancients. Enter Stoicism, a philosophy born thousands of years ago, yet surprisingly relevant to our modern lives. Stoicism teaches us the art of self-control, the courage to overcome destructive emotions, and the wisdom to make decisions that align with our true nature. Today, we unravel the wisdom of the past to better navigate the decisions we make in our 30s. What if the Stoics held the key to making better life decisions at 30? This intriguing proposition takes us to the heart of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has been inspiring thinkers and leaders for centuries. Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, but don't mistake its age for irrelevance. Its core teachings are timeless, providing a practical toolkit for navigating the choppy waters of life. At its heart, Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what is in our control and what is not. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a cliff, watching the waves crash below. You can't control the waves, their frequency, their force, or the direction in which they flow. But you can control how close you stand to the edge, whether you choose to dive in or whether you choose to simply observe. This is the essence of Stoicism, understanding that our power lies not in altering the world around us, but in our response to it. Now let's bring this back to your 30th year, a time often marked by big decisions. Career shifts, relationships, financial investments, the list goes on. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of these choices and the uncertainty that accompanies them. But here's where Stoicism comes into play. It encourages us to focus on our actions and attitudes, the things we can control, rather than external outcomes that are often beyond our reach. Another key Stoic principle is the acceptance of impermanence. Nothing lasts forever, not success nor failure, not joy nor sorrow. This acceptance can liberate us from the fear of making the wrong decision and the pressure to always get it right. It allows us to embrace change, to learn from our mistakes, and to move forward with resilience and grace. So as we stand at the crossroads of our lives, faced with the daunting task of making life-altering decisions, we can turn to the wisdom of the Stoics. Harnessing the wisdom of the Stoics, we learn to make decisions based on rationality and acceptance. How do we apply Stoic wisdom to the decisions we face at 30? You may ask. Well, let's delve into the Stoic tool chest. First off, we must understand our values. Stoicism teaches us to focus on virtue, qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These are the compass points for any life decision. So, ask yourself, what are my core values? Your answer will guide you in your decision-making. Next, we set realistic goals. Stoicism encourages us to be clear-eyed about our capabilities and the nature of reality. This isn't about limiting ourselves, but rather knowing our strengths and understanding the world we live in. So when you're setting goals, be ambitious, but also be grounded in reality. A dream is wonderful, but a plan is actionable. Now on to the third step. Focusing on what we can control. Stoicism nudges us to differentiate between what's in our control and what's not. The latter can lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. So, when making decisions, focus on the variables you can influence and let go of the uncontrollable factors. This way, you maintain your peace of mind and stay effective. Finally, we embrace change and uncertainty. Stoicism shows us that the world is in constant flux, and uncertainty is a part of life. Instead of fearing change, we learn to adapt and thrive in it. When faced with decisions, we should be comfortable with the possibility of different outcomes. After all, not everything will go as planned, and that's okay. And there you have it. By understanding your values, you can set realistic goals. By focusing on what you can control, you can manage your efforts and expectations effectively. And by embracing change and uncertainty, you can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. With Stoic wisdom, we gain clarity and confidence in our life decisions. Through this lens, we can navigate the turbulent waters of our 30s with a steady hand and an open mind, such is the power of Stoicism. The Stoics aren't the only ancient philosophers with wisdom to share. Take Plato, for instance. He proposed the idea of the examined life, At the age of 30, it's crucial to reflect on our experiences, choices, and values. It's about questioning our actions and their consequences. It's about learning from our past and using that knowledge to shape a fulfilling future. Then there's Aristotle and his concept of the golden mean. Aristotle believed in avoiding extremes and finding balance in all aspects of life. This principle can be invaluable when making life decisions at 30. Are you working too much and neglecting your personal life? Or perhaps you're focusing too much on leisure and not enough on your career? Striving for Aristotle's golden mean can help you find the right balance. From the wise words of the past, we learn to make balanced, thoughtful decisions. So what have we gleaned from our journey through ancient wisdom? We've discovered that understanding what's in our control and what's not is a cornerstone of Stoicism. It's a simple yet profound principle that can bring us peace of mind and clarity in our actions. We've learned that setting realistic goals is not about limiting ourselves, but rather about setting a course that's achievable, fulfilling, and in line with our values. Change, we've seen, is not to be feared or resisted, but embraced as a natural part of life's ebb and flow. We've also delved into other teachings from the past which remind us of the importance of making balanced decisions. Decisions that are not just beneficial now, but that consider the long-term impact. As we stride into our 30s, let's carry with us the wisdom of the ages, making decisions that serve not just our present selves, but also our future selves.